political discussion. World is changing, or rather I would say world has changed under the unprecedented, historical, unexpected rise of China. Everyone is hitting their head against the wall or hitting their head against another head. No one is understanding that what's going on, what has happened. People are confused, people are disarrayed. World has changed. Okay, so till some time back, there was only one superpower in the world, and it was NATO, European Union, plus United States and Canada. Now there are three superpower in the world. One is NATO force, one is Russia, and one is China. The way China has come up, the way China has come up, the way it has made its path to the topmost country in the world, out of the way, now everyone is hitting their head here and there. No one is able to understand all of a sudden what has happened. Okay, I am talking about Monday. Today is Monday and today is 18th of the August 2024. Very historical summit, very historical meeting between Donald Trump, President of United States, and President of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelensky. Yes, it is rescheduled after, or I would say, second meeting. First meeting happened on 28th of the February 2025, and everyone knew what had happened on 28th February 2025 in the White House, Washington DC. How without having lunch, Mr. Vladimir Zelensky was invited on the lunch, and without having food. I always say that if you invited your guest on the for the food, and he is leaving he is leaving your house without having the food, it is considered as unauspicious. Anyway, Vladimir Zelensky left White House without having food, though he was invited for the lunch whatsoever. Now, this is second time Vladimir Zelensky has been invited by Donald Trump to the same White House. But this time, Vladimir Zelensky, he is taking his army now. Army now. Vladimir Zelensky is not going to the White House to meet Donald Trump alone. There are many other people. They are accompanying Vladimir Zelensky. I believe till yesterday, Vladimir Zelensky was in Brussels. I believe that is the capital of Belgium. So he was in Belgium along with European Union head, very versatile leader. I would say one in millions or one in billion. Madam Ursula. Man, she is like a machine. One time she will be in India, one time she will be in Scotland, making a trade tariff deal with the Donald Trump. Now, Madam Ursula, she is now accompanying Vladimir Zelensky so that he should not face the same heated discussion what had happened last time with the Donald Trump. So Ursula Madam, she is now accompanying Vladimir Zelensky. Then other people are also accompanying. NATO head Mark Rutte. Mark Rutte is also accompanying Vladimir Zelensky. Otherwise, three prime minister or three presidents, they are also accompanying Vladimir Zelensky. Okay, Italian prime minister or president, head of the state, Giorgia Meloni. I believe this is what her name. She is Madam G again. Giorgia Meloni, and then the Chancellor of Germany, Frederick Merz, Mr. Frederick Merz. He is going there. Four more persons. And then Honorable President of France, Mr. Emmanuel Macron. He is also accompanying. And Honorable Prime Minister of Great Britain, Mr. Keir Starmer. He is also accompanying. So six people: Keir Starmer, Emmanuel Macron, Giorgia Meloni, Frederick Merz, Mark Rutte, and Ursula van der. Okay, there is one more word is there. So these six people are accompanying Mr. Vladimir Zelensky. So seven people from Europe, they are visiting White House to have discussion with Mr. Donald Trump. What Donald Trump has declared? Donald Trump is saying that people are laughing at Donald Trump saying it is a failure of the discussion with Mr. Putin. That's why 7 people are running to the White House. This is what he is saying. Means people, there are two things now. One thing is that there is a prior discussion meeting of Donald Trump with Vladimir Putin has already happened in the Anchorage town in Alaska. And that happened, I believe, 3 4 days back. Today is 18th. I believe that happened on the 15th of the August. That was Independence Day in India. So 15th August, they had a 3 hour conference meeting in the Alaska. Vladimir Putin, superpower, and another superpower, Mr. Donald Trump. And it is said that there is no head and fast. There is no concrete decision was declared after the meeting on the permanent ceasefire of the war between Ukraine and Russia. This is what is said. Now, all of a sudden, Donald Trump has invited Mr. Vladimir Zelensky to the White House. Vladimir Zelensky is visiting with the his army colonel, six army colonel along with him, so that at least he should not face. At least this time he will have lunch. Lunch. This is what is expected. Anyway, I believe it will start at 10:45 p.m. Indian Standard Time. 10:45 p.m. Indian Standard Time. I believe 9 hour would be the gap. 9 hour would be the gap. So probably noon time. I believe this time he will have lunch. This it looks like that. So this time he will noon time there will be meeting. Okay, what is going on? So Mr. Donald Trump is saying, Miss. Now what is expected as far as if I talk about Mr. Vladimir Zelensky, there is expectation of the Vladimir Zelensky. Vladimir Zelensky wants permanent ceasefire. That's why he is taking the six of his lieutenant governor general with him. So he wants permanent ceasefire, and then he wants return of all the conquered or controlled territory. The Russia controlled the Ukrainian territory. He wants all of them, including Crimea. This is what Zelensky wants. What Donald Trump is saying? Donald Trump is saying that don't be optimistic. Don't be that much optimistic. For sure, you are going to lose Crimea. So Crimea, Russia is not going to return it. And I am not responsible for it. Crimea was controlled by the Russia from the Ukraine in 2012, 2014 time frame. And at that time, Barack Obama was the president of the United States. And Donald Trump is saying Barack Obama had already given Crimea to the Russia. So what I can do? So don't expect that. What next he is saying, because Mark Rutte will be there and he is NATO chief. So Donald Trump is saying that don't expect that we will include you in NATO. So Vladimir Zelensky, for the security reason, he wants to become part of NATO. Ukraine should be part of NATO, so that NATO forces, they will be placed in the Ukraine in legal manner, and then they will combat Russian forces, and then Russia will not be a kind of in a situation to take over Ukraine in that easy manner if it becomes part of NATO. But there are rule and regulation of the NATO. Only country who are in European Union, they can be part of NATO. Means this is giving a clear sign that Ukraine is indeed part of Russia. Means Ukraine falls in Russian subcontinent, and Russia is not fully part of Europe. It is like a polar country, North Pole country. Means Russia is very north. It falls in cold country, along the cold country like Finland, Norway, Sweden, Canada. These are cold countries. In that region, Russia comes. In that region, Ukraine comes. So it is not part of the European Union. So it cannot be part of North Atlantic Treaty Organization. This is what Donald Trump has said very explicitly. Anyway, okay, this is what in the newspaper. What is beyond the scene now? Zelensky is completely right. He is a shattered person now. Zelensky. He is not in mood to elongate the war. He want assurance for the Donald Trump. Since you have talked to the Vladimir Putin, you have a control over Vladimir Putin. Now you are in a situation to completely control this war, and war should be over permanently. This is what is the pressure, along with his commandant general, Madam Ursula, to Georgia Meloni, to Keir Starmer, to Mark Rutte. He is taking along with them all seven people. They are trying to put pressure on the Donald Trump that whatever Donald Trump will say, Vladimir Putin would follow because they met one face to face. Now he is saying that you have to do anything now to control the war completely, permanently. This is what the Zelensky is going to put on the Donald Trump. There are big politics is going on here. Now, the first scenario is why Vladimir Putin came to the discussion that he always denied coming face to face with Zelensky, face to face with Donald Trump, but all of a sudden, how Vladimir came into the picture. This is because of the Ursula von der Leyen. Ursula von der Leyen. This is the full name of her. I think she is from the Belgium only, but she studied in Germany. This is what I know about her. Very meritorious and very high IQ containing lady, means high brain strength person. Ursula. This is the result of Ursula. The way she started imparting pressure on India. They kind of sanctioned Naira Energy. Naira Energy is a refinery plant in Gujarat, and they are refining Russian crude oil, and they have more than 6,000 petrol pumps in India. And then whatever refined oil they are that is coming as balance, then they are exporting to the Europe. First, they sanctioned the Naira Energy. This gave a this gave a red signal. Means this gave a signal to Russia that we will stop your business with the India. This is what Ursula madam did. After that, she, I believe, 16, 20 company directly or indirectly, okay, they were doing some deal with the Iranian refinery. There also they put the sanction. Means European Union become very active and they started targeting India, not Russia, targeting India. Now India became in a came to a situation when it has to leave the Russia because this much sanction India could not tolerate. Okay, this is what European Union did, what Donald Trump had not had thought about. Donald Trump started giving pressure on the Russia only. We will sanction you, we will sanction you, we will do this to you, we will do that. But Madam Ursula, she knew that key to the Russia lies with the India. Russia, the permanent partner of the Russia is India. And whatever Russia right now, if it is in war kind of situation with the Ukraine, Russia is spending lot of money in the Ukraine and lot of country they are in trade with the Russia right now. Lot of country, including China, including European Union itself, directly or indirectly. But is key is controlled by the India. If they put pressure on the India, and if India comes under the pressure, succumb to the pressure, and if it leaves Russia, then Russia will be kind of country no more in the trade. Then where from Russia will get the money to continue in the war? China may leave the Russia. African country who are supporting Russia, Iran, they may also leave. India is the key. They started controlling the India itself. When Vladimir Putin saw that if they continue more on this, that they may lose India. Okay, I have always said that Russia, if Russia comes to a assurance that India will never leave Russia, never. Russia can control Ukraine in few hours of the war only. That's it. Russia is that much powerful. Not only Ukraine, full Europe also. Russia is very powerful. Russia is more powerful than European Union plus Canada plus America plus so many. Russia is a warlord. Russia is not a trade lord. Russia is not a manufacturing hub. Russia is a warlord. No one can defeat Russia. But when your biggest partner is running away from you, you lose the heart. First thing. Second thing, then you will lose the whatever money you are getting. Many things you will lose. In that fashion, Vladimir Putin, he agreed for the discussion, direct discussion with the Donald Trump in the Alaska. This discussion only signals that Vladimir Putin no more he wants the war. Means he is done with the war. Okay, this is the mind of Ursula von der only. Now Vladimir is understanding now that the way Russia is waging war with the Ukraine, it cannot continue now. Not possible. Okay, Russia may lose India anytime because of the trade concern and because of the India, the way it is dependent upon European Union and United States as far as its economy is concerned. In that fashion, India may leave Russia. In that fashion, Putin agreed for the discussion. Now, now I won't say the key is with Donald Trump or key is with Europe. War is over. When Putin came to face discussion with the Donald Trump, means war is over. Mr. Vladimir Zelensky, unnecessary, he is sweating, not required. Unnecessary. Sometimes he is in Brussels, sometimes he is in London with the Kira Starmer, sometimes he is here, means he is not able to control his nerve. He is very fearful. I believe he is trepid, trepid kind of guy. He should be intrepid. That is the condition. So this meeting with the Donald Trump is not required actually. But anyway, he will have good lunch. I believe I believe he will have good Indian food also. If it is in United States, it will have so many things, delicious Indian food or Chinese food. Certainly he will have out there. This is what we wish so. But no need to get panic as far as Russia is concerned. This is my feeling is there. That era is over. Now Putin understand now if he want to win the Ukraine, then he has to take another path now. That path is blocked now. The path Russia had taken to control the Ukraine, people understood it. That key lies with the India, and they controlled the India. More or less, they controlled the India. In that fashion, the war cannot continue the way it was happening. Putin has to change the path the way the war was happening. What is the new path now? What is the new path? New path is controlling the world trade now. That is the new path. First, you become completely powerful in the world trade. If you become that much powerful in the world trade, then India will start depending upon you on the trade. Right now, India is dependent upon Russia in the security manner, not in the trade manner. India import crude oil, but India can import crude oil from other places also. Okay, only the security reason it is dependent upon, but that can be controlled. India has a problem with the Pakistan, and America can control the Pakistan, no problem. America can control China also. Anyway, China is not going to attack on the India so nearly. Pakistan is the threat, Burma is the threat. That America will control both of them, so no problem. So India can get away from the Russia. So Russia understand now that Russia has to change its path. First, become trade leader around the globe. Then only you start controlling. At that moment, India cannot run away from the Russia because it will be dependent upon Russia on the economic fashion also. Vladimir Putin is understanding it very well. So that era is over. Okay, as far as Crimea or Donetsk or Luhansk or Zaporizhia or Khorans, these regions are concerned, Vladimir Putin is not very serious now. There can be discussion on that. He is not very serious now. He wants Ukraine. He has to control the Ukraine. Otherwise, NATO will control Russia through the Ukraine. That is the fear of the Russia. Okay, so now, as I always say, 31st August, 1st of the September is the SCO meet in the China, Tianjin region near to the Beijing. Putin is focusing on that. Okay, so everyone is expecting new BRICS currency that we have proposed the name BR. BR would be the new BRICS currency. B for BRICS and R for either ruble or RMB, that is the currency of China, or rupees. So new BR currency will come, and through BR currency, where the world trade leader, that is China, which is more than double of United States as far as world trade is concerned. If we see that trade only in the products, not in the services sector, then China is 3.5 times more than America. 3.5 times. That is very big amount. Means if Russia is invincible, Russia cannot be defeated. Right now, China is invincible in world trade. So Russia will take help of the China, and they will come now. They will try to control worldwide in the trade manner through the new currency. Once this phase is over, then Russia may think about the Ukraine. Right now, Vladimir Zelensky can have a good American lunch or Indian lunch or Chinese lunch, whatever he feels so.